everyone, welcome back to Out and About. I'm Stuart, and this lovely four-legged friend is Archie. Archie, where we're at today?
Well, Daddy, we're in Castleman, Ontario. Why don't you guys come along for a journey with us?
Hey everyone, so welcome to Castleman, Ontario. Again, my name is Stuart, and this is Archie. We're out for our morning walk, and this is part of our series of where the heck is Archie at today? Gotta put him down on the ground here. So Archie and I are in Castleman, Ontario. If you're not familiar where Castleman, Ontario is on the map, getting pulled back by Archie. Yeah, if you're not 100% sure where Castleman, Ontario is on the map, draw a line between Ottawa and Montreal along the 417, and you'll run right into Castleman. This quaint little town is just located off the 417 highway, and it's about 50 kilometers outside of Ottawa. So we're gonna go for a walk around and check out the sights here this foggy morning here in Castleman, Ontario. Let's go for a walk. All right, so our first stop here in our journey throughout Castleman is the Via train station. We just saw the Via Rail train come in. I'm going to assume it's going to be the one from Montreal to Toronto, or Montreal to Ottawa, not Toronto. That stops here in Castleman, picked up a small amount of passengers. But yeah, this must be the rail line between Montreal and Ottawa, heading into our nation's capital. So yeah, it's a little cute train station here. Again, I picked up a handful of passengers for the ride into Ottawa this morning. I'm going to assume it's Ottawa. I think that way is Ottawa, that way is Montreal. But I may be wrong, but I think I'm right.
Sure.
I think so. I think there's a museum here as well. I'm not sure. I see signs inside for a museum. I'm not sure if there's actual museum here at the train station, but who knows? So here's some interesting facts about Castleman that you may not be aware of. Castleman has a population as of the 2016 census, so it's a little dated now, of just over 3,500 residents. It may be more than that now. And also, I didn't know this, but Castleman is surrounded by, on all sides, by what they call the nation, or as the French call it, la nation, which is, if I read my research properly, it is a group of municipalities, Prescott and Russell, maybe a few others, that formed, I think, in 1998. And Castleman refused to join this group of municipalities to form the nation. So that's why I see all these signs saying the nation around Castleman. Interesting little tidbit of information there. All right, we're coming up to Principal Street. We're at the corner of Principal and St. Isidore, and we're going to go walk through downtown here. So this is the Castleman Restaurant. Missy and my dad and I came here last night for dinner. It was all right. We didn't do any recording. It was time to catch up with my dad. I haven't seen him in a few months. Yeah, so Castleman Restaurant, if you're in town, stop by here. There's all kinds of things here in Castleman for eating. So there's a Harvey's and Burger King and Kentucky Fried Chicken on the other side of the main road here. But yeah, the Castleman Restaurant, not bad. If you're looking for a place to eat here in the city, I think it's closed on Tuesdays, but every other day of the week it should be open. Here we're at the Castleman Bowling Alley. That's bowling, folks, in French. I'm not even going to begin to announce it because I probably get it wrong. But yeah, we're at the bowling alley. We got this cool Roman Catholic church behind us. I'll get closer when we walk down the other side of the road to get the actual name. seat on these nice little benches they have here throughout downtown. I guess you can call this a downtown. Throughout the business district of Castleman here. Well, not all over the place. I think I've seen a couple. But it's a small little town, so not a big downtown area like we've seen in Bracebridge and a few other towns that we stopped in. But cute enough. Castleman, again, being close to Ottawa and close to other towns and cities, has everything that you can need. I'm not sure with the exact population, but remember I said earlier in the video the population was around 3,500 in the 2016 census. I imagine it's grown a bit since then, because living in the cities here in Canada is crazy expensive. So imagine little towns like this to have a better standard of living or cheaper standard of living compared to the cities are attracting a lot more people moving out and willing to do the 50-kilometer drive into downtown Ottawa every single day. Right, so I'm standing in front of No Frills, which is a very popular grocery store chain in Canada. No Frills is one of the discount food grocery stores. It had a very, I don't know what's the best way to put it so politically correct, I don't know if anyone, but it kind of had a bad rap when I was growing up because all of their tins are in yellow. So when you were seen walking around with No Name brand, because that was their brand, No Name was their brand. I think it's part of Loblaws now and part of President's Choice. And again, at this stage of my life, I'm not afraid to go and shop at No Frills. But back in my day when I was a kid, if you got caught or got seen with a yellow tin of something, it was be like you were not well off enough, which is a very, very bad stereotype. But that was part of the stuff we had to grow up with. Now today, couldn't care less what people think. I shop there all the time. No Frills. Popular Canadian grocery store chain, everyone. All right, so our tour of Castleman continues. I'm standing in front of the Cenotaph here, which is a monument, a very reflective monument, honored monument throughout Canada, honoring those who paid the ultimate sacrifices in all the wars that Canada has participated in. So here is the one that honors all the residents from Castleman, World War I, II, probably up until some of the latest conflicts. So the Cenotaph here on the main street here in Castleman, folks. Let's go have a quick look at it, go a little closer. There's that church that we saw from across the other side of the road. We're going to walk up a little closer and get the actual name of it this time as I stroll over that way. That's the name. My French isn't all that good, so I'm not even going to begin to try to announce it. But sorry to all my French friends. But I don't want to screw it up so bad. All right, we're almost done our walking tour here of Castleman. We're almost back to the car. And that's about it. There's not much here to see and do. So we're back across the street from the bowling alley. All right, let's see you again in the car here, Archie, and see if there's any other sites we need to see in and around Castleman that we haven't seen walking. We're back at the Airbnb. Archie and I didn't really find much more in Castleman to go see and do. So we'll sign off for this episode. I'm Stuart, and this is Archie. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Wherever that is. Quebec City, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.